In this video, we are going to learn how to create secured EKS cluster using AWS console. For this, first I have to create a VPC. In that VPC, I have to create one public subnet and two private subnet. Public subnet for jump server and private subnet for EKS control plane and node. For high availability, I am going to create private subnet in two availability zone. Okay, first let's go to the VPC and create a VPC. For this, first I have to log into the AWS cloud. I have already logged into the AWS console. This is the AWS console. Okay, this is done. Choose region. I am already choose AP South 1 Mumbai region. In that region, I want to create a VPC. For this, go to the search console and write VPC and click VPC. Then I have to create a VPC. I want to name it EKS VPC. In the diagram, it is named EKS demo VPC. I slightly change the name EKS VPC. Okay. For this, go to VPC and you can name it EKS VPC. EKS, you can name it EKS. Okay. Okay. The CIDR range it is mentioned, I have chosen this. This is the CIDR range. Okay. VPC and mode. This is the CIDR range. Number of availability zone. In the diagram, two availability zone is chosen. That's why I have chosen two availability. Number of public subnet. Here shows two public subnet, but I need one public subnet in one availability zone for the jump server. That's why I have chosen number of public subnet, that is it is shows 2. You can also create 2 also. Number of private subnet, here 2. You can choose the 2 private subnet. You can customize. Okay. NAT gateway. I want to create a NAT gateway in one public at public subnet in one edge. Okay, there is no need to VPC endpoint. Okay, you can see the whole diagram here also. This is my VPC name, EKS. I want to create two public subnet. One is AP South 1A and another is public 2, one is 1B. Okay, both public subnet are attached with, this is the public route table. Okay, and you can see this public route table is attached the internet gateway. Okay, two public route table. Then I want to create a two private subnets. One is one south A, AP South 1A, and another is private subnet AP South 1B. Okay. Both private subnet are attached with net net gateway. Okay, this is attached with net gateway, and this private subnet is attached with net gateway for internet connection. Okay, you can see the diagram. Whole diagram. This is the CIDR range of the VPC. Then click on create VPC. In the diagram, VPC is diagram. This is okay. After it takes time to create NAT gateway. It takes time. Okay. In the meantime, then I have to create a EKS control plane in private subnet. For this, go to the and duplicate it. You can go to the then here you can click EKS Elastic Kubernetes Service. Okay. Then click add cluster. Then click create. To create Kubernetes to create Kubernetes control plane in private subnet, then you have to choose the name of the EKS cluster. EKS hyphen control hyphen PLANE. I have named it EKS control plane. They need a cluster service role. For this, you have to create a EKS cluster role. It is already created. EKS cluster role. Okay. I am showing the how to create a cluster role for EKS control plan. For this, go to the IAM. It is created. Okay. Then you can go to the IAM and click on IAM. Then role and you can delete this. First, I have already created. First, what is need? You need the cluster service role for EKS control plane. Okay. For this, go to the IAM, click on role, then click on create role. Then choose AWS service, then click on next, then choose the EKS. It shows the EKS service, then you can choose the EKS cluster. Okay, then click on next. It is already policy is chosen EKS cluster policy. Then click on next. Name it EKS. You can name any name you can give it. EKS cluster role. Okay. This role, what it does allow access to other AWS service resources that are required to operate cluster managed by EKS. Okay. EKS cluster role. Then click on this is the policy. Then click on next. You can add the tag. Okay. Then okay. EKS cluster role is created. Then go to the EKS cluster. Then refresh it. You can see EKS cluster role is displayed here. Then this is the version of the Kubernetes. Okay. You upgrade policy. You can choose anywhere. Allow access, administrator access, and disallow cluster administrator access. Allow okay. EKS. You can choose EKS API config. EKS access and file. Configure which source the customer will use of authenticated IAM principal. Okay. Then click on next. Then I have to choose the subnet. In the network section, you can see the where I want to launch the EKS cluster. For this, we have to choose the private subnet. For this, go to the choose the VPC, EKS VPC. Then it shows the public, private, private, public. Public, do not want to launch the. This is the private subnet 1 and 2. Here you can see this is the private subnet 1A, private subnet 1B. Private subnet 1A, version 1B. Okay. I have chosen then security group. It is already created. You don't touch it. It is already created at the time of creation. IPv4. This is the cluster endpoints access is private because that's why I want to launch the EKS control plane in the private subnet. Okay. Then click on next. Matrix. I do not want to on the matrix as it is a demo purpose. That's why go to the next. This is the default EKS add-on. Okay. Then it is don't touch anyone or anything. Click next. Okay. Then VPS it is the version of this add-ons. Then click on next. This is the cluster EKS cluster. Okay. You can see this is the EKS networking. This is the VPC EKS VPC to subnet. It is the private cluster endpoint access of this is the version of this port DNS, port identity, quick proxy, VPSN. Okay, this is the version of this and click on create. EKS control plane is now creating. It takes time. It takes around 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Okay, wait a little bit for this. Then I have to create a node group for the control plane. Okay, or go to this compute section and click on add notebook. Right now I cannot create a notebook because okay after creating the control plane I can create the notebook. You can see there is no active button. That's why I have to wait for notification. Manage node group or forget profile cannot be added while the cluster EKS control is being created. Please wait. Okay, I have to wait to create. Okay, it is now creating. Please wait a little bit. In the meantime, I can create I can create a bastion host or jump server in the public subnet. For this, I have to go to the EC2, click here, and then create a launch instance. You can name it any name. I can name it jump server or bastion host. TION, bastion, HOST. Okay. Then choose the OS. I am choosing Amazon Linux 2023 AMI. Then choose the T2 micro is fine for the Western host. Key pair, you can create any key pair, you can create it for Western. TION. Western. Okay. Western key. Western hyphen KUI. Western key and click on create. Okay. Then it is the Western key. Then choose the network. Where I want to launch this Western host, public subnet. For this, go to the subnet, choose the subnet EKS subnet, EKS VPC, then choose the public subnet. This is the public who I want to create it. Public one. This is the public one subnet. One. I want to create it. Okay. I want a public IP. Yes. Then security group. Bastion host. I want to launch. I want to SSH into the Bastion host. For this, I need a security group. Bastion SD. You can create it. BASTION Bastion SD. Okay. You can name it any name you can give him. Security group for port 22. I want to SSH into this Bastion host for anywhere. Okay. This is the 8 GB file. Okay. Recap it. Any name you can give him. This is the OS and then choose the instance type. Keeper I have created Bastion key or log into the Bastion host. This is the VPC, public subnet, enable IP, and this is the security group. This is the port 22 is open for this security group and click on launch. Okay, okay, you can see the control plane is creating or not. Refresh it. It is still creating. It takes time to provision the control plane. Okay, I have to wait it. Please wait a little bit. It already displays the message. Manage node group or forget profile cannot be added while the cluster EKS control plane is being created. Please wait. After that, after creating the control plane, we can create the in the compute section. Then we can create the node group. Okay, node group means this is the node. Okay, where your pod is or your container is, pod is deployment is actual deployment is provision in this node. Okay, I have to wait a little bit for this, and you can see the Bastion host instance is created. bastion host is created. This is running. Okay, you can see bastion host is running. This is the IP. You can see this is the IP of the bastion host. Okay, this is the IP of the bastion host. You can see the diagram. I have already to create the EKS cluster using AWS console. First log into the AWS cloud, then choose the region, then create a VPC. Okay, VPC with the VPC two subnet. One is public subnet in two different availability zone, and another is two private subnet in two availability zone. Okay, I have already shown the how to create the VPC and internet gateway, NAT gateway. It is already creating. Okay, you can see it is creating or not. Refresh it. It is active. Error loading resources is unable to communicate with the API. The customer must be active for successful transfer in a few. Okay, you can click here. Okay, you can ignore it this message. Then go to the compute. Then click on add node group. You can name it for node group EKS node group. EKS node GROUP. Any name you can give it. And this is the role, node role. I want to create a fresh node for the node group role. Okay, EKS node group role. For this, go to the I am section. Then click on create IAM. Then click on role. Then create role. Then AWS service and choose the EC2. EC2. Okay. Then click on next. You have to choose the three permissions policies. Three permission policies. What there is the three permission policy. EKS. Okay. You have to choose it. You can choose three permissions. One is I have written already it. This is the worker node policy, container registry read only, and CNI. Worker node policy. Worker node policy. Chosen. Another is container registry read only. Container registry read only. Another is CNI. This is the same. Three policies are chosen and then click on next. Name it EKS node group role. Okay. Okay. Then click on this is the policy I have already chosen and then click on create role. Then click on create. Oh, okay. EKS node group role is created and then I have to choose this. Then choose EKS node group role. Okay. Then go to the Kubernetes launch template. Okay. Then click on next. This is the node group compute configuration. This is the EC2 instance specification. Relax to OK. Capacity type on demand. Instance type T3 medium. It's fine. OK 222. Node group configuration number 1. It is OK. Then click on next. Then the node group network. Here the node group is located on the private subnet. Then I have to choose the private subnet 1 and 2. It is already selected. Configure remote access to the nodes. I want to choose key pair, EKS key pair, EC2 key pair. For that, you can choose the key pair. Select the EC2 key pair to allow user. I have already created the. You can create it in here or choose the already created key pair. I have already bastion host. Bastion. Okay. Bastion key I have already created and that's why I choose this. Remote access. Okay. Security group. Here security group you can create a security group for this. For this go to the EC2, click here and then click on security group, create security group, node group SG, node group hyphen SG, this is the node group SG. This is the choose the VPC, this is the EKS VPC. Okay, inbound rule, there is no need to inbound rule. Okay, only outbound. Okay, then click on create security group. Node group is that's why here you can choose node group is node group is okay. Security group I have chosen security group. Then click on next. Okay, this is the EQS node group. This is the role key. This is the node group compute configuration. Two node groups I have created. Networking, this is the KPR and this is the access from the security group. Then click on create. Node group created is in progress. EKS node group is now being created. This process may take several minutes. It takes time to. Okay, it is creating. Node group is it is status is creating. It takes time to create the node group. Okay, after creating the node group is creating. Two things it is done. EKS control plane is done. Node group is creating. Jump server is already created. I want to access the jump server from my laptop. How to access the jump server? For this, go to the I am using I to access the first go to the instance, then click on this is the bastion. This is the bastion or this T3 medium is running. That means it is the worker node. This is the worker node. Worker node 1, T3 medium, and this is the worker node 2. Worker node 2. Okay, this is the worker node 2. Okay. I want to connect the bastion host. I want to connect the bastion host from my laptop. Connect the bastion host. I need a bastion host IP. This is click here. This is the bastion host. This is the IP of the bastion host. Okay. Copy it. I want to connect the bastion host using Cloud Shell. Okay. You click on Cloud Shell. I have to upload the key pair for bastion host. For this, go to the upload file. Then click on downloads bastion key. Uploading bastion key. It is done. File is successfully uploaded. Then you will create the ls. You can see bastion hyphen key is uploaded. Okay, first you have to connect the bastion. Connect. You can see this is the EC2 hyphen user. Username is EC2 hyphen user. Okay. Connect the bastion. First, you have to go to the SSH client. You have to first run this command. chmod bastion keeping. Okay. Paste chmod bastion keeping. Okay. Then I have to this connect your instance with public DNS or in this copy. Okay. Copy it and paste and hit enter. Write yes. Okay. I am logged into the bastion host using Cloud Shell. Okay. Go to the this. You can see the private IP of the bastion host is 10.0.5.0. Here you can see this is the 10.0.5.0. That means I have successfully logged into the bastion host. Okay, you can, and it is located provision on the public subnet. Then you can access the internet from there. Sudo yum update and hit enter. There's nothing to do. It is already updated. Okay. You can see the node group is creating or not. Node group. It is refreshing. You can see the node group is active. You can see the node group is active. And this is node group is active. Okay. Nodes, you can see two nodes are displayed here. T3 medium. I have already chosen EKS node group. Okay. You can see the node group is created and it is okay. Then I have to connect the EKS cluster from the jump server. For this, I have already logged into the jump server from here. I have already logged into the jump server. Okay, Control L. Okay, I have already logged into the jump server. For this, I have already logged into the jump server. To access the control plane, first I have to configure AWS configure. Okay, AWS configure. For this, we need a access key and secret access key to access this. For this, for this you can go duplicate shipping it. Okay, you can go to the IAM section. Click on IAM. We need a IAM user and cloud DevOps. I have already created a IAM user. I want to go to the security credential, then go to create access. Okay, command line and understood and click on next. Description tag value EKS user. Okay, create access key. This is the access key and secret access. This is needed to configure the AWS configure. For this, go to the here Control L, clear the screen. AWS configure and hit enter. We need the access key. We need the access key. Copy it and paste and hit enter. Secret access key. Copy it and paste. Hit enter. Region AP South 1. AP SOUPH-1. You can see here also. AP South -1. Okay. Click here. Format JSON and hit enter. Okay. AWS configure is successfully. Okay. Then I have to install to access the control panel. We need configure the AWS configure, and another thing is needed, that is kubectl kube control on the jump server. For this, install kubectl on EKS. Set up kubectl or EKS. Okay, kubectl. To install the kubectl, set up kubectl. First, go to the kubectl version. Okay. To install the kubectl on macOS, this is the Linux section. This is my version 1.30. Okay, 1.30. First, install the binary. Copy the binary. Okay. Then click on paste. Paste. Okay. Then go to the verify the SH256 key. You can also copy it and paste here. Paste. Okay. Then it is done. Checksum. You can check it. Let's see. Apply execute permission to the binary. This copy and paste it here. Okay. Then see, this is the copy. I'm right now. I am installing the kubectl. Okay. Then this is the optional. You can do it also. Paste and hit enter. Okay. Then after installing the kubectl, you can verify the version. Copy and paste. Okay. It shows the version, current version 1.30 EKS. That means kubectl installed successfully. Okay. kubectl install is successful on the jump server. It is done. Then I have to update the EKS, update the kubeconfig file. Okay. Then I have to first I have to copy and paste it on notepad. First notepad. New. Okay. Here I have to update the region. Region code is psouth1. AP-SOUTH-1. AP South 1. South 1. Okay, you can check it from here. This AP South-1. Okay, what is the name of my cluster? Go to the cluster. EKS control plane. It is the name of my cluster. What is the name of the cluster? This is the cluster name. EKS control plane. Copy and go to the notepad and this is control V. Okay, copy the whole command and then go to the this section. Console here, clear the screen. Here paste the command and hit enter. You can see it is added new text. You can see the added new text. It is a added new context. Okay. Then you can run the command kubectl. Okay. Kubectl cluster info. kubectl cluster -info and hit enter. It is not responding. Then one thing you have to need, Control C. You have to add the security group 443 enable cluster security. Then first go to the your cluster. This is the cluster. This is your cluster. Go to the first cluster. Click on here. Then this is the cluster. Then go to the networking section. Here you can see the security group. Click on here. security group. This is the inbound rule. Inbound rule. I have to add it inbound rule, then add rule, then here you have to put 443. Okay, 443 from the bastion security. TII. Yes, 443 from any purpose. Okay, then click on save rules. Okay, this is the HTTPS services. Okay, then I go to the this section. I have to write the same command, kubectl cluster info and hit enter. You can see the control plane is running this and code DNS is also running. Okay, you have successfully connect the control funnel. You have successfully connected the control funnel from the jump server. Okay, from the jump server. You can you can see the nodes of the kubectl get nodes and hit enter. You can see that two nodes are displayed. This is the AP South 1 compute internal 10.1.97 and 65. You can see also here also. This is the compute. This is 97 and 65. Here you can see 97, 65. Two nodes are displayed. kubectl get nodes. Okay, kubectl get nodes. I can run the another command that is kubectl config view. kubectl config view and hit enter. You can see the configuration. Config view. This is the config view. Control L, clear display. Now I want to launch and I want to deploy a application on this node. For this we need deployment and service YAML file. I have already have created a deployment and YAML service here. Okay. Okay. This is the Golang app and the name is the board game deployment. You can any name you can give him. Okay. For this I have to create a this this is copy these whole things, copy and go to the here and you can nano it, nano deployment deployment I can service dot YAML and hit enter, control shift V, paste, and here You can change the control X and Y. This is the control X and Y, and hit enter. Okay, you can kubectl apply hyphen if and deployment command and hit enter. Okay, deployment is kubectl get pods. Get your DS. Okay, you can give a kubectl get service SVC. Okay, this is the board game. I have named it board game, but it is a Golang application. Load game. Okay, this is the external IP. To access the application, click here, copy, and go to the new browser and paste it and hit enter. Okay, this is the firewall area. But it should connect the, it should open the application also. But this is the load balancer IP. You can see also in the load balancer section. EC2, go to the EC2. Then go to the load balancer. Here you can see that this is the load balancer already created to available result. This is the load balancer. This is the error code. Okay, copy it. Okay. Oh, I have to open this. This is the load balancer. Okay. You can see this is the load balancer DNS record. Copy it, and I have already pasted it here. Okay. This is not 404 page not out. That means in the root I have not any API created. Slash hello, hello. It will respond back hello, hello world. This you can see. This is the hello world source. That means your app is throwing a message. This API, and also another API I have already created. You can create ping API, ping, and hit enter. It shows the pong. You can see this is the pong replies. This is the pong. That means that your application is your application is accessed through the DNS server. Okay. You can also create hello, hello, and hit enter. It shows the hello world. That means your application is accessed through the browser, through the load balancer. Okay. Okay, I have shown this is the service. This is the cluster IP. Okay. Used get service, and it is load balancer, no, right? Okay. Okay, this is the load balancer. Okay, very good. If you like the video, here you can see the type is load balancer. That's why I can access the application. Okay, I can access the application from this. This is the endpoint slash hello or ping. And if you endpoint is closed, it shows 404 here. I have not any created the um, root path. I have root root path. I have only created the slash ping and hello. That's why it shows 404 not found. Okay. Okay. If you like this video, you can also access this repository. Okay. Here you can see this is the diagram. If you like this video, please like it and share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Hello friends. I want to delete the cluster one by one. I will show you how to delete the cluster. To delete the cluster, first go to the EKS cluster. Okay. Then click on EKS cluster and delete. Remove it. EKS control plane. You have to write this. EKS control plane. Then click on delete. Cluster has node group at a, you can delete node group at the first time you have to delete the node group. Okay. Go to the control plane, then compute. Okay. Then this. First click the delete the node group and click on delete. Okay. EKS node group. EKS node group. Okay. And click delete. It takes time to delete the node group. After that, you can delete the EKS cluster. Okay, it is deleting. You can see also the EC2 instance. You can exit this. Okay, close it. Go to the EC2 instance. Here you can see this is the worker node is running. Worker node is running. You can see I have already deleted the node group. It means it is alive. It takes time to delete the node group. For a little bit. In the meantime, I can delete the bastion host. Click on bastion, instance state, terminate delete. Okay, terminate. It is shutting down and delete. You can refresh it. It's also running worker node. You can close this, close this. You can also close this. Go to the EKS. This is the control plane. You can see node group is deleted or not. One is shutting down. Worker node 2 is shutting down. That means one is shutting down. Another is also running. You have to wait. If it is shutting down, then only you can delete the control plane. EKS control plane. Okay. For this you have to refresh. It is also running now. I have to delete the VPC. That means go to the VPC. Okay. Then go to the select the EKS, EKS VPC. Click here and then action delete VPC. Unable to delete because VPC it is also contain one or more subnet worker node. Sorry, I have to delete the worker node first. Then I can only delete all the resource. Okay. First I have to go to the EC2 instance. It is one is running right now. Worker node 1. It is running. I have to wait for this. It takes time to delete the worker node. Then only I can delete the control plane. This or this. This is the load balancer. Okay. This is the control plane. It shows running. It is also running. I have to all the things I have to delete. I have to delete the NAT gateway. Okay. I have to delete the Elastic IP. I have to delete the NAT in the VPC NAT gateway. Elastic IP. It is very costly. If you don't delete the Elastic IP, it is your billing is increasing. It is deleted. It is also running. I have to wait for a little bit. You can see and all the running instance is deleted. Then you can delete the control plane. For this, click here and then click on delete. EKS control PLANE. Okay, cluster name. Cluster has a notebook header. You can delete the notebook first. I have already deleted the notebook. Or go to the refresh it. Delete EKS CON. Okay, then click on notebook address. I have to delete the notebook first. Go to the control frame, compute. This is the notebook refresh. It is also right now deleting. Okay, it takes time. You can see the notebook is deleted. Then you can click on cluster control. After that, after deleting the notebook, you can delete the EKS control plane. Okay. EKS control. Okay. Click on it. It is deleting. It is also takes time. Before that, after that, we can delete the vfish. You can delete the vfish. Go to the vfish. Click on vfish. EKS vfish. Action. Delete vfish. It's unable to delete. So first we have to basically NAT gateway. Delete the NAT gateway. Okay. For this, go to the NAT gateways. Here you can this is the NAT. Action delete NetGate. First this delete and delete. It is deleted. Then you can delete the elastic IP. This is the elastic IP. Action. Release elastic IP. But for NetGate, after deleting the NetGate, you can delete the elastic IP or wait a little bit. Go to the NetGate. It is takes time. Deleting. This is the load balance. You can delete the load balancer here. You can refresh it. You can see load balancer is displayed. You can please delete the load balancer action and delete load balancer. Confirm. Okay, load balancer is successfully deleted. Then you have to delete the elastic IP. Create action, release elastic IP, and click on release. Okay, NetGate is also deleted, elastic IP deleted, load balancer deleted, EC2 instance is deleted, terminated all the. Okay, your cluster, can see, refresh it. Your cluster is deleted. Okay, you can VPC, here VPC, click on VPC, then click on action, delete VPC. Here, after that you can internet gateway public private, it is delete. DELETE, delete. Okay, all the things are deleted while creating the EKS cluster. Okay, okay. I have created the EKS control plane on private server and also deleted from the private server. Okay. If you like this video, please like it, share, and subscribe the channel and comment it if you need further any video like this. Thank you.